this is Shira, and today I'd like to discuss the October new moon, which occurs on October 16th, 2020 at 3:31 p.m. This is a very interesting new moon. Let's discuss first the new moon in Libra and what Libra represents. Libra rules beauty. It rules, or the appreciation of beauty. It rules balance, or the need to find balance and to communicate balance. Okay? It is an air sign, so the qualities of Libra is detached, or to communicate unemotionally in a detached manner. Okay, Libra rules partnerships of all kinds, legal partnerships, relationships, love relationships, and equality. All right, so in the coming weeks, much of our focus will be on these themes. There's going to be a need for communication and balance. How can we find peace? How can we communicate through gatherings, possibly through peaceful marches and such, to find peace? All right. A lot of focus will also be on partnerships. Balance. Where can we create balance? Where can we agree? All right. So this is going to be a wonderful focus. And with the asteroid Haumea, this is going to be a time when we want to plant the seeds of discussions regarding balance, regarding open communication, and discussions about peace. And at the end of the day, even though there will be conflict, which is much indicated by Mars in Aries, still retrograde, with dark moon Lilith and Eris, which also rules discord, there will be a lot of communication with discussions about how we can change our world. Now, Libra also rules the legal system. So you can bet there will be much in the way of discussion regarding law, the legal system, government. And there will be much in the way of oppositions about government, about laws. However, whatever conflicts occur now, for the future, the communication and peaceful discussion now will help to bring about open communication. So there is a silver lining here with the opposition with Aries and Libra. And whatever we begin now will have far-reaching implications, both in society, both in government, and in all ways. All right? So Libra depositor this month is Venus in Virgo. And Venus is in the natural 6th house. Natural sign 6th house. What does Virgo represent? It rules healthcare. It rules employees, the workplace. It rules pets. And it rules animals. So much of our focus during this new moon will be focused on how can we clean up our earth? Okay, what can we do to halt diseases? There may even be a cure for diseases that comes about over the coming weeks, about cleanliness, and how can we better our earth. So there could be some kind of idea that comes about to help to clean up our environment, to help to clean up our earth. How can we halt diseases? There's going to be discussions about nutrition and, yes, animals and how we treat our animal friends. Now, there is an opposition with Virgo, Venus, to Neptune still retrograde. Now, Neptune rules the unseen. Neptune also rules oceans or oil, also rules the health care, as does Virgo. So there's going to be a lot of strides in healthcare or healthcare reform. And with the Libra emphasis, there may be some legislation regarding healthcare reform. And yes, possible disagreements about how we live our lives and our earth and cleaning up our environment. And also, again, Neptune rules water, oceans, oil. So there may be a concern with some kind of connection of oceans, of sea life, fish, this type of theme. So at the end of the day, any opposition that occurs connected with this new moon will be beneficial for us in the future. In so many words, if there is a disaster connected with sea life or the water, then we will learn from this, and this will help to improve our thoughts about taking care of our world. And that also is connected with conflicts. Because this is a new moon, there is going to be a desire for change with the legal system, with government, with communication, with finding balance. And yes, there is going to be conflict. A lot of conflict. And this conflict will also bring about changes within government. There is a T-square with the Aries Libra opposition with the Capricorn stellium. So a lot of changes, yet opposition about government figures. And Saturn is very restrictive. And Aries and Libra are not. about restriction. It's about action, communication. And so there's going to be a sense that we may have of restriction with regulations, with rules, with communication. But yet again, at the end of the day, the restrictions that we may feel and the chaos that will or may ensue, at the end of the day, we will see benefits. This is a time for balance. This is a time for open communication. This is a time, yes, possibly of outward action and chaos and changes and frustrations. But in the coming weeks, we may find that all this negativity will ensue positivity. We may find there is a healing within our world. But first, we may have to experience a little bit of the darkness to bring about the light. So, that is the October new moon. Look for many great, yet tense changes in store for us. However, in the long run, we will see many benefits in our world and in our lives. If you'd like to get in touch with me, my email is quasi, QUASI, MOS, MOS 9 at gmail.com. And if you are so interested, I give 3, 6, and 12-month written reports and one-on-one readings. So, until November, many, many blessings.